What's up, Elevated community? Hope you guys are having a phenomenal week. And I know if you guys are subscribers or followers of the channel and have been getting in on some of these calls lately, you definitely are having a phenomenal week. As you know, on this channel, we always have been covering the latest news and headlines that move the market, along with future altcoin picks and future calls on some coins and whatnot. And as of lately, we've been garnering a lot of new subscribers and a lot of new viewers. So I just wanted to give a little rundown, sort of what we do on this channel as far as looking through the headlines daily, navigating what, the current trend is, what the current narrative is in crypto, how we could capitalize on that. And since there is all sorts of investors, right? There are people that just want to invest in something they could throw some money in and go back to work, not think about it, and check on it in a few months. So you've seen we've covered projects, more calm like that, projects that you do find here in this first page in the top 100. Tezos being one of them. We have been covering Tezos since, around the $1.50, even $2 range, right? We did many videos on the Tezos trend that we were following, how it linked up with Ethereum. And then we also did other calls, we look at other coins daily, calls like things that are trending now we always look at. And luckily, APY, one of our other altcoin calls from about 5 days ago, is on a complete tear. And, this could end up being the next dot finance darling coin. Really could. You never know. Has great tech, great investors. As always, do your own research, not financial advice, just my opinion, but definitely worth a look at. We covered coins in the insurance sector we talked about in the last video. Armor was one of them, which is still seeing, a run up. It went from 111 to 136. Insure was another one that we covered. They're seeing a little bit of downside, but again, small market cap companies that have potential to do similar what APY is doing, right? So today we're going to take a quick look at what the current narrative is. What's going on right now in crypto? You see Morgan Stanley considers Bitcoin investing. Here's one I want to point out, and we're going to come back to this towards the end of this video. I'm going to make this one quick. We're just going to sort of go over some headlines, point out some opportunities that we could sort of say are on sale right now, and then maybe a couple coins that we could look at to make a move in the next coming days. So we see here DeFi protocol Cream Finance and Alpha exploited in a flash loan attack, 37 million lost. Now, most likely all of that is insured now that we have that sort of technology in the space. And when you see things like this, certain things end up happening to the coin. And we're going to talk about that once we hop back over to the gecko there. But scrolling on down, the Dutch bank quietly plans to offer crypto custody and prime brokerage. Now that's big because I also seen another article, may have been right over here on Decrypt, right there. BNY Mellon's support for Bitcoin is a tipping point for crypto, says industry leaders. I guess BNY Mellon is one of America's oldest banks, and they're planning to store and manage Bitcoin on behalf of their clients. Again, another way we see this space expanding, more people getting involved, bringing this to the everyday consumer. And that is going to be huge, and that is going to be one of the driving factors in this next bull run, in adding gasoline to the current run we are seeing. Altcoin rises have been taking off when Bitcoin sort of gets boring and it stays in its little trend, right? We're seeing a lot of things. We talked about Amazon possibly accepting Bitcoin very soon. That is going to happen. We've seen Canada. That's huge. Canada now has a Bitcoin ETF. Is the United States next? I believe Australia has one too. So now they're the second one. US is not going to want to fall too far behind in that, right? We're going to see things like that, catch up here. 1inch, if you ever use the 1inch exchange, look in on this article here because you could be owed a little airdrop here of some 1inch tokens. So again, a good read there and a good reason to stay informed with what's going on in the ecosystem at all times, right? So let's hop back over here to the get-go. And now we talked about that article that we sort of highlighted right there. It talked about alpha and cream. Now we're going to take a quick look at alpha. It's trending due to this, hack and all this. But look at it. It was at 230. It dropped down to 178 due to this hack. We're climbing back up. So what happened? Oh, there was a hack. People got nervous. They sold out. And now look, we're climbing back up. If it's a good project, 9 out of 10 times it's gonna regain, its composure. These things in the market happen, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like psychological warfare, in a sense. You're playing with emotions here. With a lot of people get panicky, and that is what you would call a panic sell. Cream, 296, basically almost $300 down to 193 due to this. You could have jumped in on sale, grabbed it under 200, and now we're climbing back up, which again, if it is a good project, it 9 out of 10 times will usually regain itself after a little thing like this. Guys, even some of the best projects out there have had issues or have had hacks. And in a sense, that is a way that we, find these issues, they fix and eliminate these issues going further, and hopefully we see less and less of it, right? So that's the whole point there. We see Ethereum lately. We got up over 1800, now we slid down a little bit. We're getting awfully close to that $2,000 run. I really think so. Checking back in here, what we talked about Armor, this is really just starting off. Again, 25 million market cap, fully diluted valuation. Now, guys, I doubt it'll get anywhere near this, but this is over $1 billion. So, 25 million, hey, even if it got to 250 million, that's a 10x. So that's a good one to keep your eyes on. Insure, good one to keep your eyes on. Another thing that we've started to see, sort of a trend here is the decentralized exchanges. Now, again, if you guys aren't familiar about navigating on CoinGecko, I did make a video about it a while back. I suggest check it out. But these little tags here, we could click on these and it'll bring you to the category. Now, these are the top decentralized exchange tokens by market cap. And what do we see here? Look at the growth on these. Like, if you've been in crypto for a little bit, even just a few weeks, you would know, like, wow, Uniswap was under $20 for the longest time. Sushi Swap, look at the gains from, 2 weeks ago. Unreal. Thorchain, I remember looking at Thorchain in December, and unreal seeing the gains that these are making. Why? Because it's gaining traction, right? People are starting to notice, whether it be due to the whole Robinhood fiasco or whatnot. People are noticing, the added benefits of using a decentralized exchange. And I really think it's catching on. And now that we see the corporates getting in, we're seeing the big business getting in, we're seeing a whole new age in crypto that we never have before. And I really am here to tell you it is going to be mind-blowing. And it is. Every day looking at these coins, looking at the potential gains, it is mind-blowing sometimes, guys. But as always, I encourage you, do your own research, take in as much data as you could, then step back and make the best possible decision you could. And at the end of the day, you usually come out better. And hey, if there is mistakes, there's slip-ups along the way, there's always going to be, oh, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Learn from it, turn the page, don't miss the next one, right? Don't get caught up in the emotions. Don't FOMO into projects that are already, super pumped up. There'll always be another one, and we've seen that day after day. There's a new coin, a new area, a new genre that's gaining traction and taking off. Look at what the NFT space has done in, just the last few weeks, guys. So again, take in the data, make good decisions, guys. As always, not financial advice, just my opinion, but I really do believe it is a winning formula here for success in this space. Guys, if you took anything from the content, please, the best way to, support me and to support this channel, hit that thumbs up, hit subscribe. That way you are informed anytime I upload content or go live. And also follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. Have been very active over there, especially on Instagram the last, week or so, getting some pictures up, getting a lot of these calls up there. So, follow me over on those two accounts. Don't be afraid, comment below, hit me with something that you want to see me cover. As always, guys, I try to look to bring you the most, informative stuff that I could, news that I really believe is moving the markets, and I give you my transparent opinion on it. I am not involved with any of these projects. I am not sponsored by anybody. And when I do, own a exposure to a coin, I'm transparent about it in the videos. So again, guys, hope you took something from this. Smash them things, light up them buttons, and I will catch you on the next video.